Hello and welcome to the History of Fallout. On today's episode, we'll be covering the New California Republic Correctional Facility. And here we go. The NCR Correctional Facility was an NCR prison located southeast of Goodsprings that currently acts as the main settlement for the powder gangers and a staging point for raiding local areas. Once a high-security prison of the Republic, the facility became a fortified stronghold of the powder gangers, monitored by the Brotherhood and NCR scouts alike. The powder gangers became a scourge on the inhabitants of the region, attacking caravans along the I-15 and stealing supplies from settlers and workers. Their biggest raid occurred on Sloan, where they stole the entire cache of dynamite used by the workers to mine the quarry junction. This led to death claws settling into the quarry and plaguing the northern regions of the Long 15, shutting down caravan traffics to New Vegas. In the distant past, the NCR Correctional Facility was the Gene Conservancy, aka Southern Nevada Correctional Center, a low-security all-female prison. When the NCR populated the Mojave, it became the perfect spot to house prisoners on a work release program. The inmates were tasked with maintaining a railroad along the Long 15 under military supervision, keeping the vital link between the Boneyard and New Vegas alike. However, as the war with the Legion escalated, more and more prison guards are redeployed to the Colorado against the warden's objections. Given the fact that the convicts working on the railroads were provided with high explosives in their work and were predominantly violent criminals jailed for serious crimes, this created a ripe condition for a prison break. Under the lead of Samuel Cook, a small group of inmates gathered weapons and explosives before rebelling against the military staffing of the facility. Blasting their way out of the cell block, they quickly overwhelmed what little NCR personnel was present at the site, killed the warden, and established their own rule. The prisoner population dispersed, with some following Cook into Vault 19, and others staying with Eddie as powder gangers, and established camps around the correctional facility. Some embarked further south to cause mayhem throughout the Long 15. The prison has only one entrance, and it is guarded by powder ganger named Dawes. Snipers form an effective perimeter around the facility, unlike powder gang camps found elsewhere. The powder gangers here are not hostile towards the player unless he establishes a negative reputation with them. Dawes will recognize the player not as an actual ganger, but will not turn hostile as long as the player has a positive reputation with the gang. He can unlock the door to the prison for 100 caps, though the player can also pickpocket the key from him to avoid the fee. A second entrance, however, will be opened during the New California Republic assault at the end of the Powder Gangers quest line. It is a breach in the perimeter fence. It is situated between the lookout tower and the main entrance building. Upon entering the facility, the player will find themselves in a lounge with tables, a desk, a first aid box, and a counter with a broken terminal on it. There is also a fridge and 2 vending machines. A power ganger wearing a guard uniform stands by the door. He will offer a truce if the player has mixed reputations with the gang. There will be a man sitting at one of the tables named Myers. He is a convicted ex-sheriff who will engage in conversation. He is not with the power gangers, and is only staying there to serve out his sentence in respect to the NCR. He will not attack the player if he doesn't kill any of the power gangers. Hey, thank you for watching the History of Fallout. Special thanks to the Fallout Fandom Wiki for all information you heard today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.